Hi, this is a quick screencast on how to send out communications through Infinite Campus, primarily when it comes with when we're talking about calamity days and assignments. So once you first log in, I'm on a teacher's account here. I'm going to go to the Message Center. Once I get in here, I'm going to create a new message. It's going to be a class message. User is fine. Template is a nice feature. Right now I'm going to create a new one, but I can always save whatever templates I might make, and then when I come in next time, instead of creating a brand new message, I can actually drop down here and maybe it's a reminder about a field trip you have every year or a Christmas party you have every year. You could just create a template rather than regenerating the message over and over and over each year. The rest of these settings, it's going to go to their inbox and their email. You can change the date in which you want it to go out. Maybe I want it to go out today, or maybe I want it to go out on Friday. I can change that date, and then I can also change the time. It will look like it comes from this email address, which is fine. Then in the message subject, I'm going to put title Calamity Days. I can add my email attachment, and for this case I might put my last name just so they know who the email is coming from. I could add an attachment of any documents that I want them to complete or so forth, and then in the body down here I can describe what their assignments are for that day. For this, please complete X, Y, and Z. And I could attach, maybe I have a old document here of something. We'll just put this one, pretending that it is. Of course, that would be an error. I will put this just as an attachment. For you, it might be something different that it actually relates to something. Now, I'm going to go next. Now, this part I need to be careful at. I want to make sure that I get all the recipients from which section. So right now, if I drop that down, if all of these are checked, it's going to send the same email to the same parent over and over again. It's going to send it to them for their math section, their reading section, their science. Make sure that only their homeroom is checked. And if you wanted to do it in the proper quarter, for this sake, we're now in the third quarter. I'm going to click my homeroom from the third quarter rather than the homeroom from the first quarter, just in case students have added to my homeroom or so forth. Or maybe they've been withdrawn. Then, down here, the recipients is the student messenger contacts. That is mom and dad. That's the contact information of the guardians within Infinite Campus. So I'm going to check that, and I'm going to go on. This part right here is especially important. It's like the last thing you can check before it goes off. So the recipient count is, well, delivery date today. Time 2:47, but the recipient count is very important to make sure that number represents the average amount of people that it's going to. So if I have 22 kids in my classroom and each of them has 2 parents, then yes, I can expect that number to be around 42. If that number is 542, that means I've probably checked all those sections before, my math section, reading, writing, so forth, and it's going to all those parents several times. So just to, now that I know that that number is accurate, I'm just going to real quickly click Review Recipients. And in this case, I can see that it's going to my student. Well, it's going to my student's parents. There's a student, and then here's the parent that's on file. There's the student again, and there's the mom that's on file. New student, there's mom. Same student, there's dad. So both parents are getting the communication. And these students are, in fact, my students, and these are their parents. As I scroll down, nobody's listed more than one time. I would hate for this parent to get 3 different emails about the same communication. So just making sure, and then I can click Save, Close, and then I can click Send. And off it goes. Those parents will receive the communication about Calamity Days. If you need help with anything in this process or any other process, whether it's Google Classroom, sending the communication through that, please just let me know, send me an email, or track me down. Thanks. Hope it helps.